Horror stories. Let's talk about horror stories when it comes to customer service. And look, this is not just for advertising agencies or agencies in general. This is something that I hear across the board, and it's bad. Oh, is it bad? Especially when it comes to, exchanging money with somebody and wanting to get a service done and wanting things to have happen. And this one thing we're going to talk about in this video today is pretty wild. And I just want to bring it to your attention so you can think about it. But man, customer service horror stories. That's what we're going to talk about in this video today. So do me a favor, give me a like, subscribe, turn on your notifications, let me know what you think in comments below, and we'll dive right into it today. So I was talking to a buddy of mine, a client of mine, and he was saying how this company he hired had, he spent a lot of money, like a decent amount of cash, and it was no communication from this organization for about 6 months. And then all of a sudden the company calls him and says, hey, you need to spend more money with us right now in order to continue. And there's been no communication from this organization. This person's pretty prevalent on social media as well. And, preaches a very, transparent. This is why I hate those words like transparent, authentic, because they're just words. And a lot of companies use that, but they don't back it up with, action. And so this guy was like really upset and frustrated about that. And I thought, my God, it made me think of my business. And my business, what we do is if somebody needs something, they text us, they email us, they get in contact with us on one of the social platforms, and we immediately respond. And that was something that I learned maybe a few years ago when I started in sales, was the ability to respond fast. Actually, I respond so fast sometimes that people get freaked out about it, but that's what you need to do. When someone needs something or is interested in something, you got to respond lightning quick. Good conversations, bad conversations. You got to move into the direction of what that customer needs, and you have to answer those questions as fast as humanly possible. The distance that you put, the time distance that you put from that contact from the customer without an answer to the time that you actually respond, literally every second you are losing credibility with that customer. Every second that customer is getting more upset with you, frustrated, and you are the cause of that, by the way. It could just be simply handled as like, I will get back to you very shortly. I'll call you here in 30 minutes, whatever. Just some sort of acknowledgement needs to take place, whatever it is, a notification that it was received, because then the other person on the receiving end of that is more or less left wondering, like, okay, well, am I important? Like, what is this? So you want to make your customers feel really important. That's something we do really well here at Syslo Ventures. But I mean, I've had clients who've had agencies work with them and they didn't hear from them for weeks, or they're out of office, or there's just a general breakdown of communication between the client and the business. And so the horror stories, man, I mean, taking money and disappearing for 6 months, or a customer is, an entry-level customer has a question and you don't handle that could be a big problem. Like I had a situation where I was working with a company and I was paying a decent amount and I was wanting a solution. And instead of getting the solution, the owner got upset and frustrated and started really kind of getting degrading towards me. And I just said, hey, we're not working together anymore. I don't want to work together. And then instead of solving the problem, the owner decided to raise the price if I was going to want to come back. And I'm like, this is odd. Like, I have the money to pay. Okay, I have the money to pay if you have a good solution, but you're not even offering the solution. You're just upset because I'm upset, which you can't do. If you're upset, great. How do we solve it? How do we handle it? What's going on? Where's the issue? Where's the breakdown? What can we solve it? If we made the mistake, okay, we made it. We'll make up the damage. We'll fix it. Hey, it's business. It happens. But blatantly getting upset with a customer for no reason, I think, is unjustifiable. But as long as you're trying to really solve the problem, you're in a better position. Now, sometimes some situations can be difficult. There might be some customers that you just have to get rid of because they cause problems. That's a different story. But really what I'm talking about here is the lack of communication between the service and the client. and the lack of and the waiting, the distance, hey, what's going on with this? And nobody responds, and you have to ask 7 or 8 times, your credibility drops, right? Your reputation is damaged. From the moment, like a day, if it goes beyond a day, you're really in a situation that, your credibility and your altitude in the marketplace drops. So I wanted to share this video with you because I think it's important that you know about it, you think about it, whether you have an agency or maybe you're in business somewhere else. Get faster at communicating with clients, both on the good and the bad things. Because the faster that you can handle it, the better you can move forward. And the closer that your client becomes to you. And I've seen that happen time and time again. All right. So I hope you enjoyed the video. I'll see you in the next one. Take care. Hey guys, thanks so much for watching the video today. Listen, I got a couple things I want to share with you. If you want help with promotion and marketing training on how to build a brand, transform your brand, you can go to sysloventures.com/secrets revealed. It's a 200 course program online that gives you everything from starting with nothing all the way up to taking you to advertising. And whatever questions you might have, it's very simple, very short, very effective, get you going. Number 2, if you need any help with anything digital, video production, web design, graphic design, maybe you need printers, maybe you need flyers, maybe you need graphics, social media posting, Facebook ads, Google ads, YouTube ads, LinkedIn posting, Twitter posting, video production, consulting, training, any of those items, we can help you with that. You can just go to sysloventures.com, sign up there, go to the branding page, check out the webinar that I have, take a look at all that. And then lastly, if you're a high-end corporate client, one that's spending north of $60,000 a month in advertising spend, you can go to syslospice.com and we have special corporate enterprise pricing for you just over there and everything digital, all right? So if you need anything, all the links are below. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time.